From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Hey there, the name's Nukem, Duke Nukem, and you're watching the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. For some unknown reason, enjoy.
What's going on, nerds, and welcome to this week's episode of the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. We are talking about 2026's The Odyssey.
Hey, AJ.
I'm not getting on a board and letting gods do whatever they want to me for an ungodly amount of time. It's not going to happen. At least he didn't have somebody to kick him into the ocean and then freeze and then die and then...
Okay, first of all, get your head out of mine.
Were you thinking Titanic too?
Yes, I was, and that's not where I was going with this. Hey, AJ.
Hi, Susie.
Guess what Saturday is?
We're going to see the end of Oak Street.
No. Someone's turning into an old fart.
Oh, I'm already an old fart, but thank you saying I'm turning into one.
You're welcome. I say that fully acknowledging the fact that I'm older than you, so
I will make sure to buy the Just for Men Friday.
Thank you.
Because, you know, you guys are the whole reason why I shaved my beard.
I did not do anything with your beard.
You, Jocelyn, a little bit of Dan.
Wait, hold on. I wasn't the one pointing out all the gray hairs.
You pointed out a couple. Actually, no,
Yeah.
no, they didn't touch me. You were like, oh, there's one right here.
I also
too close?
That I caused this one, I caused this one, I caused this one.
And then you smack the top of my head and says, you were bald before I got here, so this is not my fault.
Exactly. That is facts, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolute facts. His bald head is also not caused by his son.
It is not.
The 4 new gray hairs that we're probably going to find in a week will be caused by his son.
He's so mobile now. He hasn't fully gotten walking down, but he is so mobile. And he's so fast.
Yep.
Not good. It's not good at all.
No.
That is scared.
Dude, we all remember when Evie started walking.
Yeah. Enter the Benny Hill music.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I feel like my kid didn't get into as much as yours.
Your kid didn't have me watching her.
Okay, fair enough.
My kid gets into so much because I am not that fast.
Well, I think also like it's different hairstyles too. Like I refuse
It's also
to
boy girl difference.
Yeah. Well, yes and no.
Girls will break you, boys will break shit.
I refused to totally baby proof my house.
We didn't baby proof. Well, we baby proofed 2 cabinets. The one with all the cleaning supplies and the one with all the dishware.
Evie's really funny. We have a couple of the cabinets baby proofed because she used to like to go in and go baggy floor, baggy floor, baggy floor.
Something that he's just started doing, a couple things. Standing on the radiator to look outside.
Yeah, that one I got a picture of.
And then climbing onto the couch to then jump over the couch.
Is he taking lessons from my niece?
No, he's watching wrestling like I do, and he's like, "Oh, I watch people do this all the time," and whoop.
Yep.
And he completely flat backs on the floor, and then doesn't cry, and just looks like, "How'd I get over here?"
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now that we've gotten grossly off topic, I wanted to wish the hostess with the mostest A happy birthday.
I'm trying to do math.
Dude, I can tell you how old you're going to be.
33.
I was like, did you want me to?
No, I would have felt worse.
Because all you have to do is take my age and
Oh, look, a
subtract
new gray
8.
hair. Oh, wait, no, it's on the side. It's right there. You're right there.
We should get you a Just for Fun keychain.
No. You've bought me way too many keychains. The only
Sure.
2 I have on my keychain are from you. Technically, both are Evie's, but they're mine.
Yeah. So the Odyssey, AJ. The
Yes,
Odyssey.
but before we get into that, go check out our merch store. You can find the links down in the description. We have a bunch of cool t-shirts and other accessories. And the domestic box office report for August 7th through the 9th. What do you know? Spider-Man's first all over again. This is just domestic, has no worldwide numbers. Comes home with 144.2 million. The second still is the Odyssey, with bringing home an extra 31.7. A brand new movie, One Night Only, 5.5. Toy Story 5 still in the top 5 with 4.2. And brand new movie Super Troopers 3 coming home with 4 million. I'm gonna have to check that out. Whether, probably not in theaters, most likely when it comes out on Amazon in a couple months, because I've seen the first 2 and they're absolutely hilarious.
I need to stop watching crime dramas.
I need you to stop watching crime dramas. You need to catch up on The Rookie, because I'm almost caught up.
I'm on season 7 episode. Wait, hold on, I can tell you. I was watching
Were we close? Were we close?
season 7 episode 2.
Oh, I'm well past that. I'm almost done with season 7.
Yeah, well,
I'm
by the end of
actually, I lied. I am starting episode 1 of season 8 later.
so by this time tomorrow, I will be basically done with season 7.
What do you watch it at work?
No,
You
but I get
binge.
through. I binge.
You binge.
Uh-huh.
And speaking of stuff that we're into, Susie, there's a movie on Amazon that I need you to watch.
Okay.
It's called Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling.
Yes. It's on my list.
It is so good. It's almost 3 hours long, and you'd be surprised on how fast those 3 hours goes.
You want to know what movie you need to watch? If
End
you
of Oak
haven't,
Street. It's on
we're
Saturday.
watching that this weekend. Aang.
Oh, on Paramount.
Yep.
I also have a movie that we need to add to Halloween at some point,
Yeah.
called Obsession. I've already seen it. You you're gonna love it.
Oh my god.
It's like Hereditary, but it's like
I'd
in a
rather
love
watch
story
The Other
version.
Mother. Oh, speaking of, did you see the trailer for that yet?
What?
The Other Mother.
Yes. And no. The trailer was fine. The trailer was fine until one point in the trailer where I jumped out of my chair.
I saw it earlier today and I was like, need to. No, I'm going to wait because he's going to watch this and do something stupid.
It was something stupid, and I was holding the baby when I was watching it, and we both almost fell on the ground.
Oh.
Not funny. Not funny. Not funny at all. Shut up.
No, there is nothing that will beat the day that I almost made you go through the ceiling of your home.
I thought you were going to bring up Boogeyman, not Freddy Krueger.
No, I was going to bring up Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger forever will be the funniest one for me.
So, now that we did all the fun, hey, how you doing, housewarming stuff, or housekeeping stuff, want to talk about the Odyssey and, give our 2 cents on it, because I'm pretty sure it might be slightly divisive.
I have 4 cents on it.
It's a little bit more than I do. Okay. Well, a little bit of background. We already talked about the domestic box office, so the next numbers we're going to give is the worldwide. But Christopher Nolan directs the movie. It is based on Homer's Odyssey. It stars Matt Damon, Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson, Zendaya, and Charlize Theron. Was I too fast on that?
A little bit. I was just gonna say, take Marvel superheroes, take DC superheroes, smash them together, and there you go. You've got the Odyssey.
I mean, Tom Holland,
Spider-Man.
Zendaya, John Bernthal are in 2 movies that are out in theaters at the exact same time.
Yep.
Released on July 17th in the US and the UK. It is 173 minutes. It was made with $250 million, and I feel like most of that was paying for the IMAX cameras. And it brought home worldwide right now 1.172 billion with a B dollars. And this was the first movie ever done completely in 70 millimeter IMAX. That means when the action scenes happen, it doesn't do the screen stretching, and then when it's done, it closes back up into widescreen. It is fully, if you went to an IMAX screen, the movie is the whole screen the whole time. And we don't have fully IMAXs around us. There's like 2 in New York City, but I'm not traveling for 2 hours to just go see a movie.
No, let's go do something fun while we're there.
Yeah, like go see an Yankee game.
Yes.
Oh, kind of surprised. Ranger game. Oh wait, you like the fucking Bruins. I mean, bleeping Bruins.
I'll go see a Ranger game.
It's not like you don't go watch the Baby Rangers, which I think this is the first year in a long time where we didn't go see a game.
We did not. I'm very upset.
Babies. Babies happen. Actually, Evie's gone, hasn't she?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Pretty sure Evie has.
So, Susie, I know it's been a week and a half, 2 weeks since we've seen the Odyssey. What are your thoughts of it? Because you're the literary genius. Miss reads like 30 books a year. 2 of them, if you leave it long enough, in Barnes & Noble. What are your thoughts? Because I remember reading the Odyssey in high school, and after talking to a couple of our friends, a couple of people that I know and I respect their opinions on the movies, and how things translate, I'll get to my thoughts in a second, but what are yours on how Christopher Nolan made this version of Homer's Odyssey?
Okay, first of all, I love the fact that you insulted me without insulting me.
Was it an insult though? Because
Like
I didn't see it as an insult. I see it as, you know, as the joke goes on, we go into Barnes and Noble and we lose you.
Yeah, you lost me by the front door.
We don't ask for specifics here. We didn't look the whole store to just find you by the entrance.
They did look the whole store.
A little bit of panicking. Because if you leave Susie,
right by the entrance the whole time.
Leave Susie alone in a bookstore, it's like her husband in a Lego store.
No, we're just as bad in a Lego store.
Fine. Him in a cart shop.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
So I had to. I was talking to one of our friends as we were leaving the movie theater, and in 8th grade, one of the challenges that we had to do was we had to read the Iliad and the Odyssey, and then we had pop quiz. There were a total of, I think, maybe 5 of us who got high scores on the pop quiz. One of them being me.
Of course.
So, fun fact, I've never read the Odyssey. I couldn't get into it. That being said, Christopher Nolan's adaptation of the Odyssey cut out things that I have always felt were, I'm not going to say important, but added to the story. So it wasn't like a hindrance. And then changed stuff that, for those of us who know the Odyssey, we're like, wait a minute, that's not how that happened.
Mhm.
Did he do a good job to pare it down to 3 hours? Yes. Um,
Do you think there's a bigger cut that we might see at a later date?
I think I'd be intrigued to see that. I would not want to see it if it's like 6 hours,
We've
but
already
maybe
done a 4 hour, 5 hour movie before. It was not a great time.
no. But I mean, if it was like 4 hours, I think I could sit through it. I'd be fine. Um, the cast is amazing. Like he did a great job picking all of the cast for this. Um, the screenplay is good. Um, it's
The acting, I think, is phenomenal too.
the acting is phenomenal. I think that's really what you should focus on with the Odyssey is that it does tell the story of Odysseus
But is it
and his
story
son.
light?
It is story medium.
Okay. So it's like medium tier.
Yeah. I would say that if you were going to watch this for your history class, you would definitely want to follow up with like Spark Notes or something else afterwards because it is missing bits and they do change the ending.
I feel like you would have your students, if you're a teacher, read it first and then watch this. That way, I would then, me being me, have the quiz of what is it missing.
See, I think that's actually really that's a really cool idea. And I've seen teachers do that. The problem
The long movie
Homer
and
Homer is really hard to get into. I believe they're considered epic poems, and they're great. Um, but they're hard sometimes to read. Um,
and
hang
the
on.
Odyssey is, for
Yeah,
anybody, go ahead.
it's considered an epic poem.
For anybody who doesn't know, it's the Odyssey is, oh god, how it's been translated and updated an ungodly amount of times.
Mm-hmm.
Where Matt Damon plays Odysseus. It's his 10 years away from his family after the
Trojan War.
thank you.
You're welcome. So
And it's basically his punishment the whole time for
on a
everything he
grueling
did.
10-year journey home after the Trojan War. I wouldn't say that it's punishment as much as just it really depends on how you want to view it. I would say it's a little bit of punishment and a little bit of self-discovery.
I mean, I would consider it punishment, and I guess it wasn't 10 years. It says, for 20 years, Ithaca has been without a king. Odysseus has never returned from the Trojan War. Uh, the whole palace, castle, whatever you want to call it there, fills with suitors, all going after Anne Hathaway. I mean, Penelope.
Okay, Google AI says it's 10 years.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know which one to trust at that point, but just so you know, Google AI says 10 years.
Okay. But I love, and not just with the movie, because Christopher Nolan, you know me when it comes to his movies. I for the most part like them all, maybe Tenet. Um, and if even if the story was a little ufad, which I know a lot of people have issues with how much they left out, it is shot beautifully. It's well acted. The writing was fantastic, and those 3 hours went by very, very fast, in my opinion. So I for the most part had a very good time with this movie.
Oh, I had a great time with this movie. My issue comes with how Cersei is portrayed and how
The Cyclops.
I love the Cyclops part of the Odyssey, the Odysseus story. I love it. It is by
Well,
far.
they missed out the nobody part.
Hang on, I gotta think of her name. Yeah, they missed. They changed the Cyclops' story, and that's what got me, because it was already beautifully well written. They didn't need to change it to make it into like an action sequence. They literally could have just left it as is.
I mean, in the text, it's more of like a Odysseus "Ha got you" to him,
Mm-hmm.
where he tells them his name is nobody. So if
Yep.
if he ever says anything, nobody is like,
Oh yeah, no, because there's other Cyclopses on the island,
yeah.
and every time he's talking to nobody. What is her name?
Like
Sorry, I'm trying to
actor's name or character's name?
characters. I probably could find it by the actor's name, but I went the wrong direction. So,
Tell me what part of the movie.
the lotus flowers.
Oh, that's Charlize Theron, and
I
she
can't.
played. I had it. I had it right in front of me.
Yeah, but they did those
Oh,
two.
Calypso.
Calypso. They did their stories in this movie a little dirty. Um, and I hate the fact, like, the biggest thing that I hate is, and don't get me wrong, I love this movie. I will watch this like a gazillion times. This
Oh,
movie
I
was
plan on
so
watching this
good,
too. I plan on watching this, like, buying it
so
probably
well
in 4K.
done. But I wish the gods had more of a presence.
Instead of just talking about them and seeing
And
stuff happen around them.
yeah, because like we see Hermes has a role in this, Athena has a role in this, Poseidon has a role in this. Like
We
they
hear
have
about
roles
them,
in this.
but we don't
We
see
hear
them.
about them. They have meetings of their own while all of this is going on. And so I get why they cut him out. Like it really would make a whole lot of sense to have Hermes just randomly show up on Calypso's island and go, "You need to let him go," without understanding the backstory behind why he was sent.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely, that was the biggest thing I missed, is the god's presence. Um, AJ, I have a question for you. Are
Let's not talk about the witch lady on top of that hill. Let's not do that. Is
we talking about Cersei?
that what her name was? The one that turned all his men into pigs?
Yeah, that's Cersei.
Yeah, no thanks. That was a little.
Wasn't talking to her. I was talking about her. I was actually going to mention that we see Athena in this movie.
It was just about the. Okay.
Um, did you view Zendaya as Athena, or as Athena dressing as the servant who was killed?
I thought it was Athena dressing as the servant that was killed as a reminder of what he caused. Bringing him that pain of letting this happen.
Me and one of our other friends actually viewed this differently. For us, Zendaya was Athena. She wasn't portraying a servant. She wasn't portraying anything else. She was Athena. And when we see her head get chopped off, it's live action, like real life Athena getting her head, sliced off at the same moment the statue is. And I understand that there's been multitude of interpretations on that, which is why I asked the question, because that, to me, it wasn't open for interpretation. That was Athena. Athena was just, we got to see her like live body at the same time it was happening to the statue.
Yeah.
But in reading other people's thoughts on that, I see where that came in. So I like the fact that some of this is still kind of like interpretation.
Because you see it throughout the whole movie, and that's why I think, especially at the end where he sees her and they're both crying when he finally made it back home, where I feel like at that point she's releasing him from the torture that she's been putting on him with always being around.
See, I don't feel like she was torturing him by always being around. I think she was trying to help him.
No, I think her presence as that servant girl was causing him pain, because he knew what he was doing was wrong and how he was doing it was wrong. and so he's
Yeah.
been guilt rid because of
Okay.
that.
I could see that. Yeah, I didn't view it that way. I viewed it as he finally grew into the man he needed to be. This was his road of self-discovery.
Which it really is.
Mm-hmm. And she finally can stop assisting him because he's where he needs to be.
And I feel like she's one of the, because when he leaves Calypso, he gets on the raft and it's like Poseidon's gonna not kill you, but he's gonna have his way with you. And I feel like that was her mission, just in her way.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody seems to shove a rod up his ass throughout the movie.
Well, and that was the whole thing, and that's why I wish the gods had a greater presence in this, because
yes,
that doesn't happen like that in the book. It was perfect in the movie, but it definitely is different in the book, in the poem. So that would have been a little bit more interesting to see, and I think it would have made more sense. So, this is a movie though, like if you're going for historical accuracy, if you're going for literary accuracy,
don't.
But if you're going to see a movie so that you can see kind of, the times, different things that went on, and to just get like a really good synopsis of the Odyssey, this is a movie I would suggest. And if you're just watching it for fun, watch it for fun, because
that's kind of what we did.
I watch everything for fun and then I pick it apart. None of you have had to sit through my picking apart of Aragon, so count yourself lucky.
Oh God, I remember having the book of that.
I don't have the book. I have the ebook of it now, because my book got drowned in the flood at one of the houses. And yeah, don't get me wrong, the Aragon movie, really good as a standalone film. I will, however, pick it apart if you want to compare it to the book.
Yeah, I think you said it perfectly. If you're going in to just have a good time and not really compare it to the poem, you're gonna have a good time. But if you're going in hoping for accuracy to the poem, you're going to have a lot of issues with it.
Oh yeah, like,
because if they wanted to keep it close, I feel like this movie had to be 4 or 5 hours.
If that, yeah. There would have had to have been intermission, because all of us would have needed potty breaks.
I mean, I'm also not against movies coming back with intermission, especially with the long ones.
I see. I'm okay with long movies. I'm okay with double features. But I miss when we used to put out like decent sized movies. Like, some of the movies that you see now are like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And I mean, a lot of that's what we grew up with too. But their pacing was different than today's pacing, where it just feels like they're like jam packing everything in.
Yeah.
So it was nice to see good pacing through this whole movie, and they're not trying to like jam too much in. They took just enough out to make it 3 hours and left more than enough in so that we were able to have good pacing. So, I mean, all in all, I think I'd probably give this like a 9 out of 10.
I probably would give it right around that. Maybe 8.5, 9, like you.
Mm-hmm.
I had fun. It's always a great time when we're actually able to go to a movie theater and see a movie instead of watching it on a computer.
Oh, the joys of parenthood.
Yeah.
So,
Unfortunately.
it's all good.
But not unfortunately.
I wouldn't trade it for the world. But yeah, so we will give you guys our review of End of Oak Street at some point this weekend.
Hoping it's good.
I think it's going to be good. From the different reviews that I've seen, not the reviews, different interviews I've seen, it seems more like an original story, so I'm kind of excited for that.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm hoping it's good. I'm being an optimist here. Um, but it also, just watching the trailers, has the potential to be a steaming pile of dog shit too.
hey, I'll watch anything.
It's got Ewan McGregor and Anne Hathaway in it, which
I will watch anything with the Princess of Genovia and
Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
which she's been in like 5 or 6 movies already this year. Is she
So
just
they
Oscar hunting?
No, so she got to see her schedule. So she did an interview about this, and she's a little concerned about people getting sick of her face, but she's also very heavily pregnant right now. So I'm kind of glad that she did as many movies as she did,
Good for
so
her.
that she can kind of take a little bit off before she goes back to work.
Good for her.
But yeah, she's done like 5 movies in the last like year. And then 2 of them are coming out like one right after another.
Well, she's Devil Wears Prada, right?
Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yeah. She obviously the Odyssey. She's in End of Oak Street.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of any others.
I'd have to look her up. I don't know.
I already closed the interwebs.
Yeah, but she was doing a lot, which is great. I love Anne Hathaway. She is so talented that
I'm sorry, did
you
say
can't
hot?
really. Okay, you said that. I didn't. I said talented. So I'm so excited to see what she comes out with. Oh, Mother Mary.
That's this year?
That's this year. Mother Mary was earlier this year. The Devil Wears Prada 2, The Odyssey, End of Oak Street, and then she has Verity coming out sometime this year.
Good for her. Get that work in. Ryan, Anne Hathaway. That's what we're talking about. Oh. He said look up the trailer for Verity. I will at some point. Hopefully it's not a scary movie.
It is a scary movie.
Of course it is. That's probably why he wants
Lions.
But we're gonna close up shop. I gotta go get ready for work and stuff. So take care, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button, subscribe, follow. Go check out our merch. And we'll see you sometime this weekend for our review of End of Oak Street.
Have a good night.
Bye, everybody.